It's a beautiful day as Yoly and I point Hercules and Serenity towards the top of our steep driveway and begin the short journey. Today, we're heading to Desoto Falls in the Chattahoochee National Forest, about an hour's drive to our north. The sky could not have been any bluer. What a day! We are so glad to be able to make these little short excursions while staying safe in these pandemic times. It isn't long before we're on familiar winding roads through the North Georgia mountains. The trees are still displaying some of the color we had seen on our last outing to Lake Winfield Scott. We were a bit apprehensive because we thought the campground might have been closed due to the storm damage from Tropical Storm Zeta. That storm caused considerable damage at our house, with downed trees blocking our driveway, along with neighborhood power outages. A couple years prior, Tropical Storm Irma had created so much damage at DeSoto Falls that the campground was closed for months. It wasn't long before we arrived at the campground, and we were lucky.
It's open! Woo!
Well, there's a host. We just go by the site and see if it's available. Check-in time's not for another 45 minutes.
Unfortunately, when we got there, the site was still occupied from the previous night, so we decided to simply cruise over to the parking lot in the day use area and kill some time flying Bebop out in the wild for the first time. Yoly had a headache, so she stayed napping in Hercules. Bebop gets his first look at the beautiful Chattahoochee National Forest. This trail leads to the bridge crossing to access both the lower and upper falls trails. This is the picnic area. Eventually, we get into our site and get everything all set up. After checking out the creek, I head back to the camper to fix a quick bite to eat.
So who's making lunch?
Neil.
Today's lunch consists of a fresh veggie sandwich made with lettuce, cheese, tomato, cucumbers, and avocado on a bun slathered with mayo and brown spicy mustard. Yoly is still not feeling well, so she decides to stay back in Serenity and take a nap while I explore the lower falls by myself. This feels very strange, as we are always together on the trails. Many years ago, I had to explore Mammoth Caves on my own, while Yoly stayed back in Colombia due to her torn ankle ligament recovery at the time. Still feels strange. The trail to the lower falls follows Frogtown Creek for a bit before turning away and climbing up into the mountain a bit. The trail still shows evidence of all the downed trees from Tropical Storm Irma some 3 years ago. After about 20 minutes from the bridge, I come upon the Lower Desoto Falls. Because we live so close to this area, this is the third time visiting these falls, and I have to say, we caught them in all their glory. After enjoying some time taking in the splendor of the falls, I begin the casual walk back down the trail to our campsite.
"4:30 in the afternoon. That's one big Aruta bog.
You can just see Hercules and Serenity through the trees on the other side of the creek. Stay tuned for day 2, where Yoly joins me on the trail, and we put Bebop to work filming the Upper Desoto Falls.